as Mike described as being the best guy you've seen so far? What stands out to you?
Obviously, they got some stars up front. They're active in the back end. They fly around. Real well-coached defense. I think you can obviously see it jumps off at the tape that it's going to be just a new challenge for us. So, yeah, and the number one ranked defense in the league kind of speaks for itself. If you watch the tape a little bit, you see it's going to be good. It's going to be big for us to be on the details and, be open.
What's allowed Drake to be so accurate this season?
I think you got to ask him for I don't really know how it is playing quarterback, but I don't know.
from your standpoint, I guess, how impressive is it, with the rate at which he does complete passes to you guys?
I think talent level, obviously, and then just being well coached as far as like with the timing of everything, being on his drop, poise in the pocket, stuff that I like see from a distance, but I don't know too much about. I'm too busy trying to run routes, but when I see it on tape, it seems like he's in a good space and he's playing at a high level. He's playing at he's just keeping his cool. He's not getting too rattled, even when things kind of get shaky. He takes off. He got some legs on him too. He can run around a little bit too and create. So, I think that is.
Steph, following up on the first question you just said, so how much do you get up for a game like that when you know it's the best defense in the league and what you guys can do?
I don't think it's something that you got to get up for every game. I don't think it's like it's no different from any other week as far as like being on the details. It's not like something that they all count as one when you're trying to win it. I feel like it's just more so like a team thing, where though you got to be on the details and not too much like getting up for. You better be up for it, or it's gonna go in another direction. I'm gonna be excited and I'm gonna have the want to like I have each and every week. So.
After you've seen over the years that you've played, how does a team keep its focus strong like that mentally, week to week? Learn, win, lose, just being that same team.
Just don't attach yourself to the results. The results are going to be the results. We're a piece of this team. Try to play complementary football, playing good offense. It means that you're doing your part. So just don't drink the Kool-Aid and take each week one week at a time. Last week is in the past now. We got a big challenge in front of us. So, just focus on each week one at a time.
How is it so important to you to take on such a big leadership role, just in general, but also just in your receiver room?
I was brought here to do that. I'm one of the older receivers in the room. I think me and Mac try our best to do what we can as far as like having that experience and providing what wisdom and experience that we do have to the young players. They're hell of a players. Those guys can make plays and they got it all figured out. I feel like we're just a small piece of the puzzle as far as like with their success and keeping them in the right mindset. We want to see guys come alive. We want to see guys have a lot of success. So as far as like being a leader, it's just part of the job at this point in my career, I expect that from myself. And I'm pushing Mac each and every day. Mac is pushing me. Being an older guy doesn't mean that you can't lead. So, those young guys lead too. I feel like they set an example as far as like building that, that healthy competition each and every day. They want to just as bad as we do.
You talked about drinking the Kool-Aid and how this team has handled success. Can success at times be kind of a poison in that you start to anticipate results as opposed to dictating those results? And how do you handle that and not drink the Kool-Aid? What is your message on that?
I don't think so. I think you should expect success. If you don't work hard all week, you shouldn't expect success. If you don't prepare the right way, you won't expect success. I'm pretty sure everybody right here has went to school. If you study for a test, you didn't go in thinking I was going to fail. No. You didn't go in thinking like I won't do well in this test or be apprehensive about it. If you studied and you did exactly what you needed to, you prepared the right way, you expected success. That's what brings success to me, not rolling the dice. This is not gambling. You don't know. It's not a 50-50 chance. It's you put the effort in and attach yourself to the process and what has got us good results. So that's what it is. As far as I don't think success is like poison in any way. I think it's if anything, it's more hungry to be more successful. You want to win and you want to win more and you know what it takes to win. So.
Steph, one of the things that Jason McCourty said in the broadcast was that you're excellent when it comes to your late hands. From a technical standpoint, what does that mean for a wide receiver and how important is it to have lead?
I just think you got different DBs that play different ways. Some guys play through the hands, some guys play through the eyes, play what they see. In practice, it's kind of a little bit easier because they can't see your eyes, but in the game, guys who play anticipation or play through the hands, which majority of DBs do just because if you're in trail or you're playing catch technique, catching up to a receiver, it's all relatively close. Everybody's pretty much the same speed unless you're blazing fast and running by everybody, but being able to react late, you got to have a halfway decent quarterback for real. So, I'm just doing my job. I've been doing that for a while, so I don't think too much of it.
What's the formula for winning at home?
Protect the house, I guess. People come in with the right mind. They're going to come in the right mindset of wanting to fly around, wanting to make plays. And you got to be on the details. I mean, winning at home, winning on the road. We've been road warriors for weeks now. It's time to get back to the crib, get back in front of our home crowd and give them something to be proud of. Playing for that name on the back of your jersey and the front of your jersey. So it gets pretty exciting. And, building that energy at home is going to be huge, going into the later part of the season. So trying to stack some wins here is going to be huge for us.
So you're coming up on a year now with your age. How are you feeling?
I'm cool. We'll see. Thank you.
Drake's accuracy has been obviously key, but also his decision making. What have you noticed in that area, and how many different types of throws you see him make kind of on a consistent basis and make quality decisions?
I don't know. I just see him out here throwing the ball. I'm saying, I don't get in that. I guess sidearm or front. I don't know nothing about how he throws the ball. I just know he does his job and he does it. He's doing it exceptionally well right now. That's what I do. And I feel like the biggest thing, a part of his game right now that he's doing well is he's throwing it to the open man. He's finding open guys. You see everybody catching the pass, everybody contributing, and his plays out there. We kind of watch the tape and be like, there's more out there for us. So he had a damn near perfect day. To think somebody almost had a perfect day, and it was more plays out there for us. We still got a lot of growing and going to do. So I feel like he's just throwing to the open man. It's easier said than done, but if you watch the tape, he's doing an exceptional job.
Yeah, as a receiver, how easier said than done. How nice is that, knowing that anytime he's just looking for that open man?
I feel like you got to be on your job. Like, can't be out there running your route half, or you can't be just because you just never know when it's your opportunity. You never know when he's looking at you. Quarterbacks see it from a different vantage point. You might see it coverage a certain kind of way, but don't be out there because Drake might find you.
And one follow-up to that is you seem to be the guy like third down, especially third and whatever. You seem to be like a guy that's consistent with it. As the year goes on, as they see tape and what have you, how much harder is that for you to get to that consistency because they're all looking for you to get the ball?
I wouldn't say that just because I've been productive on third down. I've been productive on first and second down. Like, we got a lot of guys that's making a lot of plays. I mean, the moment that they put a little bit extra attention on me, you see Pop Douglas, you see Chaisson Booty, you see Matt Collins, you might see some K-Dub. You never know. So I don't think about it too much. When it's my time to get somebody else open, or the route concept causes for me to get somebody open, I'm gonna do my job. I don't really think about it too much, but my job is to try to just be open. When I am open, catch the ball, and if I'm not open, hopefully somebody else is. But I'm pretty sure he'll find them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
You guys have played very well as a team, as a defense, for most of the season. Yet that second series, what's the conversation amongst you guys about coming off maybe with a faster start on D?
It's something that we emphasize every day, and we got to figure it out. There's no excuse behind it. We got to figure out why is it happening every day that we step on it on the field. Throughout the week leading up to Sunday, we're approaching it with that mindset to start off hard and finish strong as well.
First NFL touchdown, what were your emotions through that scoop and score?
It was dope. It happened so quick. The guys were making fun of me about just running even past the end zone, damn near out the back of it. So, exciting moment, man. Saw the flag, still kind of got nervous a little bit, but once I knew that, it was on our side. So, pretty dope moment. Couldn't really tell you all the emotions and the thoughts that was running through my head. Obviously, we had to go back out there again, though. For sure.
Do you have
what's allowed you guys to be so good against the run? Like, you're pretty much at the top or near the top of the league in pretty much every metric when it comes to run defense.
It's a mindset. That's it. Don't let the guy with the ball go run. So, and I think we all kind of share that mindset on defense, man. We all take pride in having a good run defense, and if any other way that we allowed ourselves to get beat, it won't be through the ground for sure.
How much grief did you just mentioned the touchdown? How much grief did you take for not having a pre-planned touchdown celebration?
No, I get a little bit, especially obviously. The guys make fun of me a little bit for not having a sack celebration as well, so it kind of all just roll over to each other.
What did you do with the ball?
Man, I got it at home. It's all locked up. I'm ready to send it to my mom, man. Lock it up. Keep it safe for me.
Did you get many texts and everything else after the game?
Oh, yeah. Phone was crazy. It was pretty dope to see that much love coming through.
Is there a reason you don't have a sack celebration?
I just be too excited in the moment, man. I don't have anything pre-planned, bro. I just be dope, excited to get you yelling, scream out, get you a couple words in, and get back to the sideline. Man.
Are you working on it now?
Nah, I'm 6 years in, bro. It is what it is. It's over.
How about, go ahead.
Sorry, you get this award this week. You were a first-round pick years ago. Have experience on a few different teams now. Kind of bounce around a little bit. But do you feel like this year you're sort of showing who you are as a player for the first time, like on a consistent basis?
I believe so. I believe it's showing like that on the film. Excited for just the opportunity in general. You got to make the best of every opportunity that you get on the field. So excited to be able to do that with my brothers and with my teammates and be able to be comfortable and excel with the other 10 guys on the field.
What's it going to take to make this place a tough place for teams to come into and play?
Continue to win at home, man. Get the home crowd behind us, and that's just going to be the main thing, man. We dropped a couple at home earlier this year, so the more we can get these home wins in and we can get the home stadium and the home crowd behind us, man, it'll be tough for sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
A couple road wins together. I mean, this is what you want to do. You want to put some wins together, so it's been nice to win, but we got to keep stacking it.
How about at home? What's the key to playing well consistently at home?
I mean, it's the same thing as playing on the road. I mean, it's just going out there and executing our keys and doing what we got to do. I'm excited for this game. Gillette going to be rocking. It's been a while since we've been back, so I'm excited.
And how about your defense? You're doing a lot of things well, but those first or second series, how do you kind of fix that and get things right there?
Yeah, we just got to start faster. That's all it is. Just start faster and come out the gate swinging, and we'll fix that.
What kind of challenges did the Cleveland offense present? I guess Judkins, anytime he touches the ball, looks like he can take off.
Yeah, he's been looking real good. He just came in and did his thing. Dylan over there, he's making plays. He's has no turnovers. So I mean, that's we want to get the ball off of him, and they got receivers. They got a lot of good skill players over there. So it's going to be a challenge for us, but we're excited for it.
And personally, how do you feel? Do you feel like you're getting in a rhythm now as you're getting the games in and the time in?
Yeah, I'm good. It's like I said earlier, it's football.
What kind of background do you have with Zell? I know you guys are already there.
Not too much. I wasn't there with him. He came right, I think, after I left or something. I don't know. We didn't really overlap too much. I mean, we've been in a couple same places. We've talked, but I don't know super close to that.
Thank you.
Is there anything that makes you Will?
Yeah, I mean, he does some stuff that a lot of people can't do. But, I mean, he's a great player. They have a lot of good players across the front. The backers are playing well. They got some good DBs. So, they have a really talented group from top to bottom. So, we got to be ready to go to Sunday.
Question?
Will Campbell, how you doing today? I wanted to ask a question. How has it been for the first 7 weeks for you in the NFL? You have a great leader in Morgan Moses that shows you the way. How has it been?
I mean, I think you kind of said it for me. Whenever you have someone as great as Morgan Moses around, life is just butterflies and rainbows every day.
Another question, Will. Is it true that you kill everything?
I wouldn't say everything.
Thank you, man. You have a good week this year, all right?
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
How nice is it to have him kind of keep things light?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, not only him, but him, Bradbury, Hunter, and Hoop, the guys that are next to my locker. They played a lot of football in this league, heard a lot of stuff that I hadn't been exposed to. So they've been not only really good veteran guys for me to listen to about football, but, stuff off the field too.
What's your preferred learning style? Will you ask those guys a lot of questions? Do you just try to watch them? How does it work for you?
Yeah, I'm more hands-on. I like to do something. I need to do something before I can get comfortable doing it. I don't really, I can watch someone like Morgan, but, guys play different, so not everything he does I can do and feel comfortable doing.
How nice is it to continue winning, but also knowing you have things to clean up as a group, as an offensive line?
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole, that's the great thing about this sport. Whenever you can win and still feel like you have the, room to get better, that's a good feeling. But, you just keep trying to push forward every single week to try to put your best foot forward and clean up any mistakes that can make you lose a game.
And how do you build up what you did Sunday with the running game and continue what you were able to do?
Yeah, just practice, have a good week of preparation. Everything starts, with the preparation. You're going to practice you're going to play how you had practice that week. So, that's really everything for us.
Well, it's only 7 weeks into your professional career here, but it feels like it's gone well for you. You've been out there for every game. Is there any part of you that feels as though you've proved some people wrong? You were asked a lot of questions before the draft about your length and your position and all that sort of stuff. Do you feel like you've shown those people that you could play left tackle at a high level?
I mean, if you want me to be completely honest with you, I was never trying to prove them right. I know that I was chosen here for a reason. So it was never really about proving anybody who said that my arms were too small wrong. I was just coming here to try to help this team. And, just want to keep continuing to do that each and every week in any way that I can. But I'm really not worried about what anybody else has to say.
Still too early to have those short arm related jokes and stuff between us?
Nah, I mean, it was never too early. I don't really, like someone sent in the mail a T-Rex. I don't know where it is, but a plastic T-Rex to my locker. But I thought it was funny. But yeah, I mean, I never really cared. It just really wasn't relevant for me, and it wasn't going to help me in any way possible do what I had to do.
Life's strange though when you get that. Like, what's your first reaction when you see a T-Rex in your locker?
I laughed and I read the return address. But yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.